So I had somebody ask me how the basement was doing, so I thought I'd make an update video. Not much has changed, but people have asked about the stuff on the wall, so I'll try to explain that for you. This is a collage of pinball scratch-off tickets from various state lotteries that was made for me by a collector, Bruce. This is a Circus Voltaire quote-unquote concept art, signed by John Papaduke. Got this long before the fall of John Papaduke, but I still like it, so it's still here. So we turn around, and I'll try not to make anybody seasick here. Heineken mirror. CPR test field for Black Knight that I got from a collector at the Allentown Pin Show. Star Wars Episode 1, another concept thing. I had this originally, sold it to a member on Pinside who got it back to me because of all the issues with John Papaduke. He was annoyed, and rightfully so. I'm not going to get into that, but Pinsanity posters. This is the first annual, and maybe the other three. Picked those up from the member on Pinside. Here's another Star Wars print. It's obviously a copy. Also from John. So come down. If you don't know, also a volunteer firefighter. So found this in an antique store. Thought it was really cool. It will go well in the basement, which I think it does. We come downstairs and we get to the games. Miss Pac-Man, Moon Patrol, Frogger, and if you spin around, you have Centipede. So this is like the 80s row, I guess. Go back this way. Japanese candy cabinet, which is for sale. If you know anybody that's interested, this is not mine. It belongs to a collector friend of mine, Eagle TG on Pinside. It is $500 with a Neo Geo board and one cartridge of his choice. It is a 4-button, but it does work. The monitor's nice. I just don't have an open plug right there at this time. Bar mirror, a Run DMD clock, it's pretty cool. If you don't know about this, it has like 2,000 pinball animations that it runs through, while also telling the time. There's all kinds of settings. You can change the way the fonts look on the clock. It's really cool. And then there's the Black Knight, who you just heard. Has some issues with sound and a reset issue right now. Work on that. Black Knight 2000. Sorry about the glare. Riverboat Gambler. So the lineup hasn't changed that much. I did get rid of Lord of the Rings, but I got a Pinball Magic. I'm happy with that. Tales of the Arabian Nights. Break Shot. I'm a big fan of Capcom games. I have the 3 that are quote-unquote affordable. It's probably the only 3 I'll have, with the exception of maybe Flipper Football someday. Pinball Magic. This is the newest game, well, to me, the newest game that's down here. Terminator 3 is the latest game to come down here, which actually contradicts what I just said. So this has some DMD issues right now, but we'll get that fixed up. Star Wars Episode 1. Also had the Revenge from Mars kit. Started life as a Revenge from Mars. All the cabinet decals are Revenge from Mars. Side decals, you probably can't see them, but they had decals. Everything's Revenge from Mars. It just happens to be Star Wars right now. Toolbox, pinball parts, etc. Unfortunately, this is the dead row. Bally Game Show, not working. It's got some wiring issues. Airborne keeps blowing the ramp coil. We have replaced the transistor, but that's a work in progress. Alice in Wonderland print from Zombie Yeti. There's also still random beer signs around. This is the keychain holder I got from a member on KLOV, whose name I can't remember right now. But this is the, for lack of a better term, work area. It's kind of a mess. There's Marble Madness that I'm working on. It'll fit nicely in the 80s row. Space Shuttle playfield. Random other stuff. Pool table. A lot of people say get rid of the pool table, you can fit a lot more pinball machines. I like the pool table. It doesn't get used a lot, but when it is, it's fun. License plates from all over. Pint glasses that were either gifts or picked up in places we were on vacation. Various beer bottles that I thought were cool. These were from Germany from 1972. My aunt actually had these. I was born in West Berlin, so that was kind of cool to get. She gave those to me a couple years ago for Christmas, but they are authentic from Germany. If you're into golf, a signed golf ball by Chichi Rodriguez. Some other beer stuff on the walls. More license plates. Weird Al Yankovic print from the concert in 2013. Signed by him. Ticket was signed by him. Ferocious Felines print. This is the the original name for Bad Cats, Python Angelo game. This was a print that was put out by pinballtshirts.com, I believe. Just picked that up, thought that was nice. Mega Touch game. More beer signs, mirrors. This is a print that actually came from John Papaduke. This actually came after all the fallout started. I'm not sure why he sent it to me. I thought it was really cool. This was from Retro Atomic Zombie Adventureland. Again, I have no affiliation to the game or anybody that was affected by that. It was sent to me. I did not specifically ask for this. So Arabian Nights poster, which is also signed by John before the fallout. TV, because you gotta have a TV in the basement, right? Another Python Angelo print. This one's Bride of Pinbot. I like this a lot. This is number 34 of 100. The Ferocious Felines print, I believe, is number 12 of 25. Thank you, Pinball Magic. Circus Voltaire poster signed by John. Fire poster. Episode 1 poster that's actually signed by Duncan Brown, who worked on the software, I believe, for the Pinball 2000. And another poster, pinball poster from Pinsider, whose name escapes me right now, and I apologize for that. So that's the basement, pretty much as it is now. Hope I didn't make anybody seasick with my horrible camera skills. We'll play you out with some Star Wars music.